Hey guys, sorry for the absence. It's been really busy and my kids got out for summer break, and so there's been an adjustment period to having all my me time turn into them time. And also we have really bad internet. And so for anyone who's commented or reached out, I'm really, really sorry. Just the internet's been so poor. It's actually been really hard for me to keep up with everybody on YouTube and really be interactive. And anyway, so yeah, I don't even know the last time I did a plant haul. And so this is probably like a collaborative plant haul from May and June. And yeah, I'll just get into it. There's no rhyme or reason to the plants I've collected recently. It's really been organic. I see a plant and I fall in love with it and I get it. And so I don't know, I'm really excited because some of these plants are plants I never thought I would get or I'd be interested in, but since I've gotten them, I really love them. So let's get right into it. So probably the first three I got, they're on clearance at Lowe's, and I'll show them to you real quick here. Okay, so I got these three little cactuses. Here we go. I'm going to actually put one right there so you can get a closer look. So just little cactuses. They were on clearance for $1. And I just thought they were so cute. Unfortunately, that's an awful thing to say. My husband was with me, and so I had to show a little bit of self-restraint, and I only got 3. And if he had not been with me, I probably would have got like 10 or 13 because there were probably that many that I liked. But bless my wonderful, handsome husband's heart, he was with me, and so I had to like play it all cool. I don't really need that many plants, so I got these 3 cactus. And my daughter has since decided that she loves these, and she has basically adopted these and put them in her room. So they need a little bit of water probably, but they're cactus, so they'll get it and they'll be happy whenever they get it. So that was very unexpected. And I'm back, and the next one will be this one probably. So, you know, I like Walmart. I don't really like Walmart, but I have to go there. And sometimes they have really good plants. So anyway, just to be clear, I like to shop local, but sometimes you got to go to Walmart. So this is actually 2 small plants that came off of the cheapo $2.98 rack. And so they're 2 Rex begonias. And I just thought they were pretty. And I've mentioned before that I'm kind of in a new begonia thing. And so they were just pretty, and I got them. So they're 2 smaller ones, and I thought I'd put them into this pot to make kind of a fuller plant. And let's see, I'm not sure if you can really get the iridescence that definitely has the characteristic begonia iridescence that so many of them have. And then it has the red venation on the underside of the leaf. And they have fuzzy stems, so just pretty, and they were cheap, and I bought them and I love them. So then, believe it or not, I think that's the only plant I got from Walmart this month, so that's impressive. And So then another local shop, we have a, what would you call it, like a bargain discount grocery outlet store. And so sometimes they bring in plants, outdoor plants, indoor plants. And my daughter fell in love with this little tiny mini orchid. It was $3.99, and she's so cute, so dainty. My daughter fell in love with it. At the time that I bought her, this stem right here also had blossom, or orchid blooms on it, but they were already wilted. We brought it home. It was super dry. I watered it right away, but it wasn't soon enough to save the blooms and the stem. I think I'm gonna lose this stem, but still the leaves really nice and firm, and the stem is in good condition. We'll have to repot it because they've got it rooted in like this, some sort of horticulture like sponge type thing, and so a little bit of there's some dead rotten roots, but I'm not worried. I think that there's enough here that we can save her. So $3.99 mini orchid. And then also on the same day, I fell in love with this plant. So I probably should have done my research. I'm going to call it like the lemon lime maranta, or the lime maranta. So like, I think this is probably a 6-inch pot, and this plant was $6.99. And I love my red maranta, and they just seem to be doing really well. My red marantas are growing like crazy, and they're blooming and doing really well. And I'd actually always been interested in the lemon lime one. The colors are just beautiful, and it was completely unexpected to find this for $6.99 at the discount grocery store. So there is a little bit of browning on just some of the leaf edges, but I would say that in the short time I've had it, which is only like a week or maybe a week and a half, I think it's already shown improvement. So very pretty, very happy to add this one. Now, I think, yep, that's it. So the rest of the plants were all obtained or purchased through online vendors. So I don't know about you, but I have a love-hate relationship with Hertz.com, and anyone who's been there probably knows, and I think this is well documented across YouTube. So they sometimes have great plants, great prices, but their shipping can be like, eh. And then sometimes you're surprised by what you get. So I absolutely didn't need it, but this was on sale for $8.99. So it's a monstera, and like I said, I didn't need it, but it's a 6-inch pot. It has 3 plants in the pot, and it's got split leaves. I've got 3 new leaves coming in, and I don't know what the regular price is, but I guess it was just, I don't know why. I don't even know how long the sale went on, but I happened to be on there, and this was on sale for $8.99. Really. I think that, like, if sometime in the future, like if I'm like 86 years old and maybe I have already like 20 Monstera deliciosas in my collection, if I see another one for $8.99, I'm probably gonna buy it. Hello, look at that, brand new leaf. So what a find. And being Hertz, you always run the risk of having, I don't even know who they hire to package and ship these plants. Sometimes you get really good packaging. Other times, I don't know, you just get some dude that just like throws them in the box. This came exceptionally well. So that was an impulse buy. Actually, all of this was just impulse buys. So then they also had this. This is a, well, look at the tag. It's the lemon lime vining philodendron. And it says right on the tag that propagation is strictly prohibited. So again, just an actual pretty nice plant. This was $5.99, and I thought that was a really good deal. I don't see these that often, and sorry, look at that, I haven't brushed my hair. Anyway, it came in really excellent condition. I think I'm counting like 3 or 4 rooted stems or plants in the pot, so it's really nice and full, and it's just growing like crazy. And I couldn't be happier. $5.99 for this, and just so who'd have thunk, huh? Then again, this is by accident. I seem to have a theme of the light green or lemony colors this month. So also on sale was the lemon philodendron. It's the vining one, the one that hangs down. So the lemon cordatum, whatever. Anyway, another one. I think this one, at the time that I bought it, was $4.99. So absolutely the cheapest place I've seen it. And it came very nicely. And these leaves, I mean, the mother plant that these cuttings were taken from must have been huge, because these leaves are huge. There's just a tiny bit of bruising from, kind of being put in the box, but overall, a very nice plant. It's growing really well, and I'll show you inside there. I don't know if you can really tell. There's easily 5 or 6 rooted cuttings that make up this plant. So I'm really happy with it. And let's see. So then this is where, this is where Hertz does what they do. So I got this, and I'll try and get close. It's got this speckling, and this is supposed to be the Manfreda undulata chocolate chips, and it's a relative of the agave, and there's a tag right in it, and I have, since receiving it, I have looked it up, and this is indeed exactly that. It's a Manfreda chocolate chips, but what was represented in the photograph, I don't know if it was like enhanced, or I don't know what was going on, but the picture on Hertz.com just really doesn't look anything like this. So what do you do? I didn't pay a lot. I think I only paid $5.99, maybe $4.99 for this. And so I'm working with it, and I actually like the plant. It's got that, that, I guess, the chocolate chips on it, and I'm experimenting with light levels and seeing if maybe I can make this plant more similar to the picture that was on their website. I don't know. Like, this is not the first time that this has happened. I do like the plant. I'm going to keep the plant. It's just not really what I thought I was going to get. So, and then the very last plants I got from Hertz were, okay, so these are, it's so sad. Look at that. So after all these amazing plants that I did receive in excellent, perfect condition, I pull out these two. This was one of their 2.5-inch pot deals where you get two of the plants, each in 2.5-inch pots, and for both of them it was like $5.99. These are supposed to be the silver tree pileas, and so you can see basically when they arrived, all the leaves had this coloration, and I think my best guess is that there's probably like maybe some heat stress, and so these have largely lost all of their mature leaves. They all turned this really paley pink color, and they've pretty much all fallen off. And then I do have little baby leaves that look like they're going to grow in healthy, and I really do think it was a heat stress issue. And I mean, it's kind of my fault for not checking the weather across the United States. So I just don't feel like this is actually something that I can blame Hertz for. We all take the risk of having our plants damaged by weather. And so I'm going to keep caring for them, and hopefully they will make a recovery. So, yay! All right. Okay. Now, oh, I lied to you, and I'm so sorry. I missed this one. There was one more plant that I got from Hertz, and it's another begonia. This is Harmony's Stormy, darn it, let me look at it, Stormy Sunset. And it's I think it's in the Rex family, or the Rhizomatis begonia family, but I don't know if you can pick up on the color of this, but it has the lightest pink gray iridescence across the whole leaf, and it was $4.99 from Hertz. And this is actually a plant that I've been wanting for quite some time. I saw it at such a good price, and I know Hertz, and so I went ahead and took a chance, and I have to say I'm completely happy. She's beautiful. And I have a couple hitchhikers here. I don't know what that is. Almost looks like a little baby golden pothos. And I've got 2 little leaves in there. We'll just have to grow it out and see what happens. So I guess I kind of got like a free plant. But she's beautiful. If you can't pick up the iridescence, please just like do a Google search of Harmony's Stormy Sunset begonia, and maybe you can see a better image. I'm addicted to this plant. Okay, so moving on, 3 more plants and we can wrap this up. So you know there is no plant haul with me that's not complete without a couple plants from Steve's Leaves. So I did get a waitlist plant. So I guess you would say this plant has been on my wish list for quite some time. It's the Syngonium rayi, And this is just a plant. I've seen it available from a couple other vendors, but I just knew that this particular plant, I wanted it to come from Steve's Leaves because I guess I just have a certain expectation of healthy, established root systems. And so for the price, I was willing to wait. So I put my name on the wait list. I got my notification. I've actually missed out on this plant a couple of times. And so I've been wanting and eyeballing and salivating over people's Syngonium rayi for a few months now. And I finally got mine. And she's beautiful. And she's got like this velvety texture to her leaves. Kind of reminds me of the philodendron micans, just like that velvet. And she's got, in the right light, it's almost a emerald green sheen to her. I'm super happy and I love her. And this was, I try to include the price on all my plants. This was $16.99. So then, I'm just going to put her right there. Then I got this, and this is a Passiflora trifasciata, or a passion flower vine. And this is just one of the plants I kind of referred to. This is the plant I had in mind when I earlier said that I guess this month I've just been letting plants speak to me. And I saw this available, and I just fell in love with it. And then talk about a real treat. I kind of expected something much smaller, much shorter. And then I get this really rather large vining plant in the mail from Steve's Leaves. I think it was like $12.99, maybe $11.99. And on her more immature leaves, or new growth, it has this purple underside to the leaf. And on the front side, it's kind of green with kind of a white, silvery streaking. And then these produce a white passion flower. So I love her. I hope you like her, but I love her and I think she's beautiful. And I know nothing about growing passion flower vines indoors, so stay tuned. I haven't killed her yet, and I've had her for about like 3 or 4 weeks, so that's good. And we have finally made it, guys. We have finally made it to the end. The last plant is this Calicia repens variegata. And this is a plant I actually have been wanting for some time. And unfortunately, she is beautiful. And you can see the color. She's got these little tight, little pink rosette, with some variegation. And she's pretty. However, I think the heat struck again. So Steve's Leaves is in Texas, and while we've had really mild, really cool weather up here in the Pacific Northwest, I think that this poor little, see, she's still, I'm losing stems left and right, and she's lost a lot of foliage, and I don't think it's anything that I can blame the people at Steve's Leaves for. I think it's a weather condition. Everything else arrived in really good condition. And this is just what happens when you order plants online. So the good news is this is basically in the Wandering Jew family. And so I know that they're prolific growers, and so I'm hopeful that she'll stop dying and start replacing all the dead growth with new foliage and new growth. But I am a little bit worried. I said, this was just what she lost yesterday, and it's all in the form of like a stem, will just basically die part way up, and then this will just fall off. So yeah, we're not in the clear yet. I'm really hoping I can save her, but she, you know, what's there is pretty, and I hope you can see why I wanted her. Yeah, so there you have it. Can you believe it? We made it. I don't even know. I didn't even count. That was like a lot of plants. But yeah, there you have it. My May, June plant haul. Again, for anyone who's dropped by and commented or said hi or reached out, I hope I've gotten back to you by now. If I haven't, please forgive me. It's just been really crazy. And, you know, technology out here in the sticks has been pretty poopy lately. So, yeah, please don't let that stop you from trying to connect with me again. You know, pop by, say hi. Let me know if you like these plants, if you have knowledge of these plants, if you hate these plants, I don't know, whatever. I'm just down to talk about plants. So until next time, I'll see ya. Bye. If I could shut it off.